Let me get this in order, guys. This is going to take me a second. I feel like it's really, really crooked. It is what it is. To be honest with you, I don't really care at this point. It's like it's been 2 weeks since I went live, and I feel like everything is all screwed up, but it is what it is, so whatever. We're just going to go with it, guys. That's what we're going to do. Crazy. And I want this to be completely straight. It won't be straight. And now it's like straightening up, and I don't want it to be straight. Okay. I guess that's going to be good enough. That right there. I hope that that's rocking right. Guys. Okay, so this is Nature's Daughter. I'm coming to you from my Nature's Daughter and Queen Karima page simultaneously. So I'm recording on 2 different channels right now. I haven't recorded, I haven't did a live or anything on YouTube for 2 weeks, guys. I've been really, really busy in my life outside of this. But I promise I'm not going to let it get to this point ever again, because this is part of what I do on a regular. So this is about to be a source of income for me. So hello, Kajal. This is very small on one of my phones, so I can barely see it, but hi, Kajal. Hi, Max Erickson. I'm from the U.S. Hi, Isaac Fernando. Hi, Milan Harsora. All right. Look at the tattoo on the hand. I don't have a tattoo on my hand. If you're talking about this is a scar, but maybe you're talking about that. That's my brother's name. Oh, I'm from Michigan. All right, guys. So this is a Zodiac reading. Let me start with my disclaimer. First, happy holidays for anyone who celebrates Labor Day. My disclaimer is this is for adults only, 18 and up. If you're under 18, please leave the room voluntarily. This is a general collective Zodiac reading. So if it does not resonate with you, then it is not for you. Okay. If it resonates with you, then it's for you. Okay. This one is going to be for Aquarius. So let's get started. Okay. Don't try to force anything to fit your life, though. Okay. Like I said, if it resonates with you, then it's for you. If it doesn't, it's not for you. Be your own leader of discernment. Go within, go with God, make your decisions with the Most High. Let's get into it. Yeah. It's been a couple weeks, guys, so I kind of missed you guys, right? I kind of miss doing my, my lives, getting into it with you guys, channeling energy and songs. I've been channeling a lot of songs lately. Man, it's like my whole spirit has been back in the 60s and the 70s, and I was born in the 70s. So it's like it's going before my time, right? But I'm remembering those songs from childhood, right, that my parents listened to. And yesterday I kind of went on a tangent, a Prince and Michael Jackson tangent, a little bit of Shaka Khan and Anita Baker. If you guys don't know, look them up. You will be astounded. If you don't know who these people are, you will be astounded by when you hear their voice, because these singers today cannot compare to the singers that I'm talking about. Even one from when I was really little, Tony Terry. Oh my God. I was like, man, when that pulled up, I was like, wow, I haven't heard this since I was like 5 or 6 years old, but I love the song. Oh, it's your horoscope, Milan. Zodiac is your horoscope, and I'm doing Western Zodiac, so it's um, Capricorn, Aquarius, Aries, Pisces, that sort of thing. All right. So if you're not into it, no worries. Okay, Isaac Fernando, you've said sorry, bye. I don't know how many times. Bye. Have a great day. Thanks for stopping by. Right? Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, guys. Join the tribe if it resonates, if you're into it. If you're not, go ahead and leave, right? You don't need to make a production out of leaving. Just go. You don't get shout outs for saying sorry, bye. Okay, so just go. Bye. All right, have a great day. Have a wonderfully blessed day. Be safe out there, guys, because I'm telling you, where I live, every corner that we turned last night. Hi, Lisa, Luis RD. Good morning, afternoon. I'm not sure where you guys are all from. But anyway, where I'm at, there was like accidents everywhere. Every time we turned around, we saw like 5 to 10 police vehicles. And I'm like, with cherries blazing. I'm like, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. We're outdoor dashing, right? We understand why people want their food, right? Because people were up barbecuing, getting ready for today, or some people were still just partying, because they have to work today. Everybody doesn't get today off. It's not a major holiday in the U.S. It's just the last summer holiday. So everybody doesn't get that day off. But man, all the stuff that was going on last night lets me know that there were some people, sorry guys, I'm boiling water, but there was a lot of partying going on last night. And I'm just thinking that a lot of people were drinking and driving because there were a lot of accidents. And it was pretty crazy. It was like we saw a smart car that was under a truck from the back. It was like, how did you miss that? Car's not so smart now, is it? I don't know. I feel like those little cars are just like death traps. It's like the Geostorm from back in the 90s, right? It was a tiny little thing that was like, if you get to an accident in that thing, you're not getting out. You're going to have to use the jaws of life to cut you out of that thing, right? So anyway, yes, poquito español, Isaac, but I thought you were leaving. Didn't you say bye like 5 times? Like, you seem like you are very needy for attention, buddy. All right. You kept saying bye, sorry, bye, and you're back. And you know what I think? I think you go get your attention somewhere else, buddy. Okay? Because today is not the day. I just came back. I'm not in the mood for somebody who's an attention whore. That's not what I'm here for, guys. I am an intuitive reader, and I am here to give you advice that you can or cannot take. It's up to you. You're going to be your own leader of discernment. But what I will not tolerate is someone coming in my chat trying to take over for whatever reason, whatever you're going through, not my problem. Figure it out. I wish you healing. I pray for your healing. But you're not going to come here and vent and, deflect your negative energy here. You're going to take your negative energy with you. You're going to get out and you're going to go home, right? That's what we're going to do. We're going to rebuke you and your negative energy, right? In the name of the Most High. So have a wonderfully blessed day. I pray for your healing. Anybody who's vibrating low, hopefully you'll get an opportunity to vibrate higher, but it's not going to be you deflecting over here, not on this channel. Okay, because we're vibrating high, we're healing, and we're deflecting high vibrational positive energy, right? So that's what's up. Okay, English doesn't help me. Oh, where did I get my tattoos? Oh my God. Okay, so I can't even tell you the name of the guy who did this tattoo and this tattoo because it's a cover up, but he was my brother's friend in the high desert in California. So he was awesome. Native. He's a native guy. He's amazing. I went to his house and he hooked it up. And he told me to make sure I tell everybody that these are cover-ups, and he's not, he knows how to center a tattoo. Because this one was not centered, and he did his best to try to center it, but to cover it up, he had to leave it off center. And this wound up being a tribute to my mom, who passed away 2 years ago. Right? When I got the tattoo, she was still living. But anyway, this is my brother Sharif that passed away when I was young, and this is my brother Jabril. That's Arabic. He passed away 9 years ago. And this is my brother Jomo. He's my oldest brother. He's still living. I got this one at a place called Freaks Tattoo in Kansas City, Missouri. This one too. This says Queen. Oh, and this one too on the back of my neck. I got that at Freaks Tattoo as well. I got another one on my ankle. It's a cannabis plant from Freaks Tattoo. But now that I think about it, all of my tattoos came from Freaks Tattoos in Kansas City, Missouri. Shout out. They're over there on Troost. I think they're still over there. I haven't been there in a while. I moved away back in 2015. But the other two tattoos that were covered, the ones that were there before, a friend of mine did it with a needle and ink like this back in the day, back in 1995 in Seattle, Washington. What was her name? I can't even remember her name. I was like 19, yeah, rebelling, Anyway, because my family was in the Nation of Islam. My dad was a minister, and I was rebelling. I was like coming home with 3 tattoos, not just one, but 3, like bam, 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 what's up? And my dad just laughed at me like, oh my God, this is my child rebelling. Yeah, that's what we do. So anyway, but yeah, those tattoos, every tattoo that I have, except for this one, this is the most recent tattoo that I got in 2016 after my brother passed. All of us got this tattoo, all of my siblings and my dad and my uncle, a couple of cousins, I believe, a few friends. We all got this tattoo for Jabril. But anyway, I digress. Almost all of my tattoos that were professionally done at a shop were done at Freaks Tattoo. Oh no, you know what? The one on the back of my neck, that wasn't done at Freaks Tattoo. That was done at a shop. Shoot, I can't remember the name of that place. Because I got all my piercings there. And I got that tattoo there. But I can't remember the name of that place for nothing in the world. I don't have any of those piercings anymore. Young stuff, right? Would you say Milan Trident of Poseidon? Are you talking about this? Well, actually, this is a tribal tattoo. It's a native tribal tattoo, and this part here was supposed to be at the bottom. But because I was rebelling, being a bad girl, the rebellious part is I grew up in the Nation of Islam, and I got a cross with my brother's name down the middle. Yeah. So in order to cover up that cross, he had to take the tribal tattoo and dismantle it and take the bottom part and put it on the top. So that's why it looks like that, but that's not really what it's supposed to look like. So it kind of looks like a trident. It really does, but it's not what it's supposed to be. He just worked his magic, I'm telling you. That guy was the bomb, because this tattoo that he covered up was a horrible mess. Oh my God. It was horrible. I misspelled it. We were all tipsy. We were being bad to the 10th power. Let's just say that. Okay? Young life. But anyway, moving on. All right, so let's get into this Aquarius reading, guys. You know how I am. I start off with a whole bunch of talk and then we get into the reading. So, okay, and I don't know what you mean, Kajal, by English doesn't help you. I don't know if you don't like to speak in English, but that's the only language that I know fluently. So, I do speak a little bit of Spanish, but not enough to have a full-fledged conversation. We're going to be speaking Spanglish with me. And anything else as it pertains to Arabic, even though this is Arabic, my Arabic is limited to Assalamu alaikum, alaikum salam, Allahu Akbar, that type of stuff, right? Prayer. Anywho, moving forward, let's get into this Aquarius reading. Oh man, it's been 2 weeks, guys. 2 freaking weeks since I did a reading. Since I started doing readings, it hasn't been like this ever. Not once. So it's kind of crazy for me that it's been 2 weeks since I've talked to you guys. I'm trying to get this camera situated. It just don't want to work for me today. Like, what is going on with the freaking energy, man? What's the deal, yo? Okay. I was about to say what my brother used to say. You know, we're from Detroit, Michigan, right? And he used to say, what's the dealio? All the time. And I don't know where he got that from. It might have been from like a rapper or something from back in the 80s. Because my brother is a 1970 baby, not 70s, 1970. Grandpa Puddin'. I love my big brother. I like messing with him because he's 5.5, almost 6 years older than me. So I get to call him old. I'm like, how does some 50s taste, brother? Let me know because I'm not there yet. I'm about to be. I'm knocking on it, but he's already there. He's been swinging from the 50s for almost 6 years. I'm just saying. Anywho, getting into it. Aquarius time. If you don't know your zodiac, I'm going to let you know if you are an Aquarius. It's from January 20th through February 18th. And let me do my disclaimer one more time. This is for adults only. Okay, guys? If you are under 18, please leave the room voluntarily. Be your own leader of discernment. If this does not resonate with you, then it is not for you. Do not force it to fit. If it resonates with you, then it's for you. Okay? Be your own leader of discernment. Go within. Go with God to make your decisions about your life. Don't you dare take this reading or any other and go out and make a life-altering decision. Okay? You be your own leader of discernment and you make your decisions. Okay? Aquarius time, January 20th through February 18th. Take an unusual path. So basically, jump out of the box. Look at the bigger picture and think outside of the box, right? And be innovative, unique, open your mind. Okay, let's get into this reading, Aquarius. You guys ready? Wake up! Let's get into it. Yeah, it's Labor Day, right? Let's get into it, yeah? Rukshana, hi. I love that. Where are you from, Rukshana? Do you know what your name means? I love it. You guys, I'm Nature's Daughter on one channel and Queen Karima on the other, but Karima is my name. It's Arabic. It means precious. My name translates into precious rivers. My first name is Arabic. My last name is Spanish. Okay? All right, guys, so let's get into this reading. Aquarius time. Let's see who the haters are. All right? Let's get into it. We know we got some haters in the mix. Let's see. What's the news, baby? It's been so long. Oh my God. This just feels so... I'm like anxious to do this reading. I'm like, yeah, spill the beans on the bottom, sped up, right behind the lipstick evidence. It's going to be some crapola. New Zealand, get into it. Yeah. Hey, Kiwi. How you doing? Me and my husband can't wait to come to New Zealand to visit. Okay? If we treat it right, we might not leave. Okay? We natives here in this land, so we'll get along with the aboriginals over in other areas, okay? I'm down with it. I want to see everywhere, all over this world, okay? I want to go to every continent, every country. I want to see everything that I can see while I'm in this flesh bag, okay? I want to experience everything. Yeah, I want to get into it. And I want to experience it with my man because you know what? We've experienced so many firsts together that it's amazing. And I would love for us to continue that energy traveling around the world. All right. So let's see what it was in the bottom because it looks like a whole bunch of drama. Okay, Aquarius. So let's see who the haters are. What's going on? Somebody spilling the beans, revealing secrets, cat in the bag, untrustworthy. You got a snake in your garden. Okay, so be aware of who you entertain because everyone is not worthy of being in your space, baby boo. Okay? Fed up over it, not having it, frustrated. Frustrated because you cut them off and they can't get in your energy anymore. Aww. Who can do? That sounds like a personal problem. Not for you. Get into it, yeah? Okay? Lipstick evidence. And this is the reason why you walked away from them in the first place. This is your ex. A karmic, bitter ex. That's mad. They walked away from you, but you let them. They were a runner. And when they ran, you said deuces. Run for your life. Keep going. Keep going. Don't stop now and don't come back now. You hear? Okay, all right. Infidelity, caught cheating, betrayal, lipstick evidence all over his face. Just a dirty, rotten scoundrel. You know, people that do this are having issues with sexuality. They're trying to figure out who they are and what they want to be and who they want to screw. Right? And in the meantime, they wind up screwing everybody because they're confused. Right? And for me, when I do these readings and pick up on this energy, I'm not trying to down anyone. You know, if you're gay or bisexual or whatever, that's your business. You know, but you don't need to include anybody else in that crap. Okay, you figure it out on your own, but don't you include anybody else and have them in the dark about what's going on. Right? You figure it out first, and then you entertain someone else, and you let everybody know what's going on. Hey, this is who I am. Take me or leave me, but you be honest about it, right? Because that way nobody can come back and say you weren't real, right? You be real. You can be whoever you want to be. You just got to be real with everybody that's in the picture, right? I don't knock anybody for the choices that they make as long as you're not hurting anybody in the process. If you're hurting people, then you need your ass whooped. So stop it, okay? Hello, Teddy. I hope all of you are having a wonderfully blessed day. I hope all of you are being safe out there. Because like I said, where I'm at, they were acting a plumb fool last night. Everybody was crashing into each other. It was like that movie Crash. Boom, boom, boom. Everybody was just crashing into each other. We saw like, what, how many accidents? Like 5? It was like between midnight and 2 a.m. where it was just like, what's going on with you guys? We were like, oh, we're not going that way. Oh, God, what happened? You know, it's like the other day we were outdoor dashing. It was during the day, though. This wasn't even at night. This was during the day. Early morning traffic. We get up, we were looking at the highway like, oh, shoot. Oh, damn, we don't want to get on there. Look at that mess, right? We get on anyway, and we wind up in front of the mess. It was like a stretch of like 1.5 miles, maybe 2 miles of backup on the highway. We wound up getting on right in front of the accident. And the car was flipped over. Right? So it flipped over, and then we get on, and we see the car that obviously it hit. That was all mangled. It was a SUV, a big SUV that was pretty messed up, but still pretty much together for what happened, you know? But it was just crazy that we missed all of that. And we've been missing all of it. Like, you know, pulling up and saying, okay, we're not going that way. Okay, we're not going that way. It's like everything is missing us. So I just feel like this big bubble of protection around me. And I feel like that's a part of this reading. You're protected, Aquarius. You are protected. Okay? And you're noticing that a lot of stuff is happening around you, but then you're also realizing it's not happening to you. Right? So that is a part of the reading, right? Stuff is going to happen. Stuff is going to happen to you, but that's not going to be the end of you, right? Because you're still protected. You got to go through life. You got to grow through life. Things have to happen for you to learn from it, right? But that doesn't mean it's the end all or be all of your life, right? Just because something happens that seems to be bad doesn't mean that it's going to define the rest of your life. It won't. It's just going to teach you a lesson that you got to learn in order to ascend to the next stage in life, right? That's what our process is. Learning, getting blessed, and ascending, and continuing, and repeat. Rinse and repeat. All right, let's keep going. Playa energy, which goes with this lipstick evidence, the playa that got caught and ran because he got caught, still playa and wants to come back, playing the field, not looking to settle down, seeking options continuously, but always trying to keep you as an option. Don't let them make you an option. Know your worth. Rukshana, I did Cancer. Really, guys, I got so busy with my life in the last couple of weeks that I wasn't able to finalize my Zodiac readings for the month of August. So what I'm doing now is I'm doing August. Something happened in August that's going to benefit you in moving forward in your life, Aquarius. So notice that. Remember what you did last month, right? You had 31 days. Something that you did in the month of August is going to pay off tremendously for the rest of your life. So look back and think about what you just did, what adventures that you embarked on, right? They're going to pay off long term. So get ready for the windfall of amazing awesomeness that's coming your way. Yeah. The floodgates are about to open with blessing after blessing and miracle after miracle. Woo! You're not going to know what to do with yourself, man. So get into it. Get ready for it. Hey! I just had some caffeine, guys, so I'm feeling great. And a little bit more. All right, let's keep it moving. All right. We've been out in this night air. And when I tell you, I live in Texas, it's hot, or hotter than HE double hockey sticks. It's like we're walking around with the devil during the day. And at night, it's like, damn near snowy. It's crisp. The air is nice and cold. So it's like during the day, it's hot. At night, it's cold. And my body is just like, whoa, dude. But we spend a lot more time in the wee hours in the morning because it's better. It's better. I'd rather be cold than hot because I can do layers. But with heat, you can't do layers. You got to basically take everything off, and you can't do that, right? We're not in those times anymore. I don't know why I'm feeling so goofball right now, but I'm feeling real goofball right now. So maybe that's a part of the reading as well. Maybe you need to tap into your inner child and be goofy and have fun, and don't be so serious. Don't take life so seriously all the time, okay, Aquarius? Make sure you take a beat and have some fun. Okay, guys, and I'm doing Aquarius now, and the very last one I have to do is Virgo. So if you are anything other than Aquarius and Virgo, go back in my previous readings, my last 6 or 7 readings, and you'll find your sign for August, okay? Because I did everybody else. I did all the other 10, okay, the first couple weeks. I thought I was going to be good. I was like, I'm going to get this done early, and then 2 weeks in, I got so busy. I was like, damn, I'm going to get a reading. I'm going to do a reading today. Every day, I was like, I'm going to do a reading. I'm going to do a reading. And I never, it's like the 24 hours in a day. Time is so not real. But anyway, the 24 hours that we've set that it's supposed to be a day, it goes by so fast. And before you know it, it's like another day. And now I need to go to sleep. I'm exhausted, right? So anywho, I'm back. And I'm not going to let it happen like that again. I'm going to figure out a system where I can get my readings done and, do everything else that I'm doing, right? Because I've got 5 channels. Okay, guys? I don't just have the one. I've got 5. I've got 2 that I can do lives on. I've got a 3rd one that's about to be able to have lives done on it. So I'm going to be doing simultaneous recordings on numerous devices all the time. And that's why I got to make sure I incorporate, get my timeline. And that's important to the reading as well. Aquarius, you need to sit back and regroup. You need to write down, give yourself a list of things to do throughout the day, right? How do you want your day to go? Hi, Ashish Singh. I hope I said your name correctly. I hope I'm saying everybody's name correctly. If I'm not, I apologize ahead of time. Okay, guys. I hate when people destroy my name as well. So if I say your name wrong, I apologize. Okay, I'm trying. Because when the name is foreign, I feel like I have a better shot at pronouncing your name correctly than an American type name, right? Because everybody in my family, most people in my family have, on my dad's side, have Arabic names. So I'm pretty good with the foreign names. And I used to do customer service. So I got really good with all kind of names and being able to pronounce them correctly. Because I would ask questions. If I wasn't able to pronounce someone's name, I would ask them, can you pronounce your name for me? Right? That's a cheat, but at least I'm not disrespecting, right? Anywho, new boo, right? New love, learning each other, flirtation. So it looks like the reason why this bitter ex is fed up and flipping out, spilling the beans of your personal things that happened between you guys when you were together is because they're mad. They see you happy with your new boo. You're not even flaunting it. You don't live your life. I said it correctly. Awesome. Thank you for letting me know. But yeah, they're mad. They're mad that you're out here living your life freely and openly. You have someone new in your life. It may not even be anybody new to you. It's new to them. It's new to them that you got somebody else other than them, but you've moved on, right? And they're not happy about it. They hate the fact that you moved on because the reality of it is, Aquarius, you're awesome. You're amazing, right? And you gave this person a very quality portion of yourself, right? And they mishandled you, right? And you didn't even you're not even bitter about it. You wished them love and light before you left and told them, look, I love you. I'm just not in love with the way you treat me, and I don't feel like we're a match. I wish you well. I hope you have the best life, but it's just not going to be with me. We're not building. It's not working out. I'm not happy, right? You left on some grown up stuff, and they didn't believe that you were going to stay gone. They were like, oh, they'll be back, and you didn't come back. You moved on in love and light, right? But when that happens, and you're dealing with someone that's narcissistic, that's used to being the one that walks away, not used to people walking away from them, they don't like that. You don't get to walk away from me. I tell you when it's over is how they feel, right? So that's what they're going through. The grass wasn't greener on the other side when they left you. And now that they see that you're happy with your new boo, even though you're not trying to flaunt it, you don't live your life on social media, but every once in a while you might post a picture. You might say, oh, had a great time on my weekend, or something like that, right? And time, delay, procrastination, too busy. You're not too busy for this person, not like that. You've just moved on. You don't have any time reserved for them. You used to be always available. Hi, ER29. You were always available. And when you pulled your power back, it blew their mind. And now they don't know how to act without you. Because your power is intoxicating, Aquarius. And they're just like, they're hooked on you. They don't even want to be with you. They're just hooked on your power. I saw this reel where a girl said, he didn't even like me. He just liked the way I liked him. He didn't love me. He didn't even like me. But he loved the way I loved him. He knowingly let me give him my love, knowing he didn't even like me. That's messed up. If you don't like somebody, sit down and let them see the person behind you, the person that's for them, right? Don't deny someone their happiness because you want to hang on to them. Because they're good, but you're not ready for them and you don't really want them, but that they got great qualities and you just want to hold on to them because you can. Like, that's just selfish. Grow up. Seriously. Let them go. Let them be happy. Everybody has that free will. And if you steal their free will, you're going to get some really negative karma. So don't do it to yourself. It's not worthy. It's not worth it. It's really just not worth it. So, harmony on the bottom, balance, peace, happiness. This is where you are, Aquarius. This is where you live, right? And it's a need for you to stay here. Stay in this harmonious, balanced state. Keep yourself elevated and keep yourself balanced, because you have to keep yourself vibrating on the right frequency so that you can receive continuously, right? So don't let anyone take you out of this harmonious state of mind, okay? Because your balance is key to your manifestations, okay? Okay, all right, karmics. Okay, what did I say? Did I not say that this fool was a runner? Quick getaway, the runner escaping. Skirt, whoop, whoop. And the last time they ran, you were like, bye-bye. Keep going, baby. Don't stop now. Oh, you're an Aquarius. Perfect. ER29. This reading is for you. This reading is for you. Okay, so this karmic, this karmic is extra. They're dramatic, trying too hard. They're a shit starter. Every time you turn around, there's some drama surrounding this person, because they're a clown. They are a clown, and now you're realizing just how much of a joker they really are, right? Because they're always in some crap, but they put themselves there, and they always say, I don't know how this happened. Well, you did it. That's how it happened. Okay? Right? Karmics, third parties, haters, lessons learned. You learned your lesson, but they don't seem to get it. They don't seem to get it. They're having a hard time understanding why you won't let them come back and wreak havoc and destroy your life. They're just like, they're puzzled, confused, perplexed, conflicted. They're like, why? Why won't you let me destroy your life? These karmics be karmicking, okay? They're nuts. They're really extra. This is how extra they are, right? They're a freaking joker. They're a clown. Their whole motivation is it's like their sole purpose is to stop your soul from progression, okay? From forward progress. Don't think that doesn't happen, guys. Don't think that souls don't choose negativity when they come here on Earth, okay? Don't think that it don't happen, because it does. Souls do choose negativity. Like a lot of times they might have started out on the positive note, but once they got there, they sold their soul and decided, no, I'm not going to do it that way. I'm going to do it this negative way, and I'm going to take what I can while I'm doing it, right? So you got to be aware of those that sold their soul, because they couldn't hack it. They couldn't deal with the choices that they made to come here. We all chose to come here. Our soul sat down with the Most High and chose what route we were going to take, right? So when you get here, if it gets too hard and you decide, I can't do it, and you decide you want to cheat and sell your soul, that's on you. But you can't involve anybody else with that. Yeah, don't come over here trying to take my soul. This is mine, baby. And I'm protected. I rebuke you in the name of the Most High. Right? I am protected. No weapon formed against me shall prosper, baby. So, bye. Bye. What does Seeley say on The Color Purple? Until you do right by me, everything you think about go fail. All right, guys, I'm in really goofy mood. I got this caffeine going through me and a little bit of sugar from some crumb cake. Get into it. Get into it, yeah. Get it. Get into it. All right. And for anyone who is wondering, all of my loyal subscribers, my healing is going very wonderfully. I've been exercising every single day, which I think is the reason why my stomach is so itchy. All of my incisions, because I've got 5. I got 4 from the robotic surgery, and then the 5th one, the cut that they had to make when my liver started to bleed. So All of my incisions have been like itchy and sore. And I think that's because my stomach is like, the skin on my stomach is starting to get really tight from me exercising every day. So that's a good thing. But it can be a pain in the butt. I'm telling you, because I got to put my finger on the incision and scratch around it because it's still very tender. It's only been 2 months, right? Dude, it's crazy. It's been 10 weeks, I believe. It's been 2.5 months now. But it's crazy. As fast as time is going, that part doesn't seem to be going very fast. When I think about it, I'm like, wow, it really hasn't been that long. 2 months is not a long time when you're thinking about the recovery of cancer surgery, right? Of getting your gallbladder removed and part of your liver cut off. It's like, that's kind of major, right? And I'm sitting here running around like, yeah, I'm good. Like, that's probably how I relapsed a week after I got out of the hospital. My husband was like, I'm going to need you to at least give me 3 days of you laying your ass down in the bed. Don't get out. Just go use the bathroom and just lay here and heal. I know it's hard, but just stop it. I need you healthy. I was like, okay, I'm sorry. When I got out of the hospital, I was like, I need to wash my hair. I need to clean up. I need to do this. And he was like, no, you don't. You need to heal. Go lay your butt down. What's wrong with you? Janu? Oh, hi, Shannon. I hope you're having a very blessed day. I hope all of you are having a very blessed day. I hope everybody is being safe out there. Like I said, it's crazy as heck here. So I hope everybody's out there being safe because it's been crazy, crazy, crazy. The hangman on the bottom. All right. And that's how we're going to start it out with the Zodiac, with the tarot part of this reading. Right? Very intentional he is. Very intentional with his yoga pose. I love that pose, by the way. I can't wait to get there. I'm not there yet. I got some good ones down, but that one looks extreme. Anything standing on my head, I don't have that balance yet. But that looks awesome though. To get to that stage of yoga is going to be amazing. I can't wait. I will get there. Wait a minute. This card right here just won't go away, so I feel like it's a reason for that. 7 of Swords. All right, so lies, deception, affair, sparing feelings, feeling suspicious, gossip, sabotage, jealousy at work, working strategically, shady business deals, fraud, theft. With the lies, trickery, scheming, strategy, resourcefulness, sneakiness, cunning. You may feel the urge to run away, but you should not take up defensive positions. Do not become an enemy to yourself. You need to show diplomacy, dexterity, and flexibility. Only then can you easily cope with opposition and achieve your goals. Basically, you need to do your shadow work. All right? You need to do your shadow work, Aquarius, so that you are aligned. All right? So you can manifest whatever you need to for your future moving forward. But in order to do so, you're going to have to align yourself. You're going to have to do that shadow work. Oh, and you got the Strength of a Lion. Strength card. A lot of major arcana. And the Hierophant at the bottom. And the Chariot behind that. And the Fool. And that new love. Yep. Justice. Oh my God. You got a lot of good stuff coming your way, Aquarius. You got a lot of good stuff waiting for you. I feel like you need to walk away from something and or something. Right? You need to release some people, places, and things, things that may have happened to you. You may need to release that. Hold on, guys. Let me take these shoes off. They're beautiful, but they're not comfortable in this situation that I'm in right now. The way I'm sitting, my feet just I feel like they're swelling. But they're cute. My husband bought me these shoes. Adorbs. All right. I'm a city girl, but I'm a country city girl. My mom used to call me country all the time. I'm from Detroit, but she called me country because I always ran around barefoot. But I don't know. I just love the way the ground felt underneath my feet. And being from Michigan, it's like you didn't see the ground for like 6, 8 months out of the year because it was always covered with snow and ice. So when you saw the ground, you just wanted to feel it. Like, is it real? Oh yeah, it's real. But strength card, you got the strength of a lion. Look how docile this lion looks. It looks like it's smiling, and she's tapped in to this lion, right? She's tapped into her energy. She's tapped into her gifts, and she's called her power back, right? She's completely tapped in. So she's connected. It's Leo energy in this reading, heavy Leo energy, but she's connected. And a lot of native pride I'm feeling. I feel like that's part of the reading too, with Rukshana coming in from New Zealand. Gave me the feeling of, pride and Aboriginal native energy, you know what I'm saying? Um, a lot of people are starting to tap into their bloodline, you know, getting those tests done to see exactly what they are, where they come from, so they can see what their lineage is, instead of listening to their parents, because a lot of times parents don't even have a clue, right? For the longest, we were told that we were part Italian. Come to find out, that woman isn't even related to us, right? That wasn't my grandfather's mother. That was his sibling's mother. His mom was Dominican, right? He was the only one that had a different mom. They all had the same dad. He was wondering why he was so dark. Not dark, but darker than everybody else in the house, right? So anyway, and he had curly hair, and everybody else had loose curls, like straight. Some of them had straight hair, and the rest of them had like loose curly hair. But yeah, my grandfather, he was able to tap into some of that, the melanated stuff, because his father was the product of the slave owner situation. Yeah. My great great grandfather was a slave owner on my dad's side. And my great great grandmother was his slave. And they had a child. And that child came out Caucasian with blue eyes and straight hair. And he married an Italian woman. And he was a big whore. Had a little Dominican girl on the side, and that's where my grandfather came from. So, but I digress. I say that to say this. A lot of people are tapping into their lineage and trying to find out exactly what their bloodline is, instead of listening to what their parents are saying, because they don't really know. It's a lot of hidden secrets in the bloodline. The family hid a lot of things. A lot of families did that. A lot of people are starting to find out who their real parents are. A lot of people were raised by their dad, thought it was their uncle, or vice versa, Their auntie was their mama, It's a lot of stuff like that going on. So, people, don't be afraid to just go and find the answers that you need to find. Sometimes it's necessary for health reasons, but it's just a peace of mind to know where you come from and know your lineage. It's good to just know that, right? So get into it. That's a part of the reading, Find out who you are. Remember who you are, Simba, and tap into your gifts, your powers, and call your power back from every person, place, entity where you left it, okay? Because you are very powerful. You need to believe in yourself, Aquarius. All right? Hierophant, tap into that energy. Tap into your growth, Know your worth and tap into your native pride because it's there. You see that? He looks like a Celtic native. And your chariot awaits. Your chariot is right there. All you got to do is walk away and release these people, places, and things that no longer serve your higher purpose. Do your shadow work because you're on the fool's journey, right? That's the whole purpose of the tarot deck, the fool's journey. You've got faith, but don't be a fool. Don't. It's okay to have faith, but also be aware of the signs and synchronicities that are thrown your way to keep you safe along your journey. Two of Cups, because you are conjoined, you have a new boo that is your soulmate. Don't get them confused with that karmic from your past because they are not them, and don't make that person pay for that karmic's mistakes, okay? Because we have a tendency of doing that as people. You know, we let the new person pay for the last person's mistakes, and we're not doing that. We're not going to sabotage our new relationship by making them pay for the last person's mistakes, okay? Because justice will be in your favor. The scales of justice will be tipped in your favor, Aquarius. So don't you worry your pretty little face. Don't you worry about a thing, my love. Because everything is going to work out for you, right? This too shall pass. You pray for wisdom, guidance, discernment, clarity, and peace of mind, baby. Right? Get into it, yeah? All right, the star. You are a star. An Ace of Cups because everything is coming your way. Ooh, yes. And you're learning. The school of fish tells me that you're learning along the way. You're learning all these lessons, and this is the reason why you're getting blessed with this Ace of Cups. Because you schooled yourself, right? You schooled yourself, and now you've learned the lesson, and now you're going to get that blessing on the other side so that you can ascend to the next stage in life. But you got to release what no longer serves you in order to ascend to the next stage, because whatever you're holding on to can't go with you to that next stage. And that's the reason why you're not, why you're getting to the door, but you can't open it. That's the reason why. Because you got to release all this, the heavy baggage. Like Erica Badu said, bag lady, you gonna hurt your bag, dragging all them bags like that? Yeah, I guess nobody ever told you that all that shit you holding on to, it's just gonna weigh you down for the rest of your life. And when you release it, you'll ascend. But as long as you hold on to it, guess what? You're just gonna be drugged down like a crab in a barrel. So don't do that to yourself. You're doing it to yourself. So stop it. You're a star. Reach for the stars because you are a star. You get money, you will stop. Stop. Kira. Watashi wa star. Get into it, babe. Understand your worth. Know your worth. Fill your cup up and be ready. If someone is intentional about trying to break you, they want you penniless and heartbroken out here. And it's bouncing off of you and sticking to them like glue, baby boo. Stop it! Stop sending this crap to Aquarius. It's not going to work. It's not going to happen. Scales of justice are tipped in your favor. Like, stop it. Why are you wasting your time trying so hard to break Aquarius down? It's like, it's a pointless effort. You're fighting with the Most High. You're not even fighting Aquarius anymore. You're fighting with the Most High, and you're going to lose that battle every time. You better stop. Or you get beat down. The Most High don't play them games. The Most High does not play about you, Aquarius. And the people that are your adversaries that are out here trying to do stuff to stop you, like in the form of black magic, they're going to get their butts whopped. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Who remembers that? Fat Albert? I took it way back. By the time I was watching Fat Albert, those reruns were so old, but it didn't matter to me because At the time, Bill Cosby, the Cosby Show was like, it was a family affair. Me and my family, we used to sit back and watch that together as a family every Thursday. The Cosby Show. Yeah. Because back then, that was like the first positive depiction of a melanated family. So we were all very excited about that. And it was awesome watching it because they were so very entertaining. Alrighty, let's get into this spirit message. What do we have for Aquarius spirit? What do we have for Aquarius and spirit news, huh? Breaking news. Spirit says, whatever it is, let it go. Boop, boop. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Because everything's going to work out right, you know. Yes. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be free of worry. You deserve peace of mind. You deserve all things that serves your highest good. Boop, boop. Release what no longer serves you, baby boo. Release it. In the name of the Most High, release whatever no longer serves you, baby. Your life will be so much better. Start a dream journal. Okay? If you're confused about what you need to be doing, if something is not working out for you, if you feel like this too will not pass, okay? Start your dream journal. Pray and ask your questions before you go to bed. Keep your journal next to your bed when you wake up in the morning. Write down what you remember from your dream. You'll get your questions answered. You will find out what you're here for. You'll get your messages from the Most High and your past over loved ones. Your spirit team. Your life will change. Do that for 7 to 30 days or for the rest of your life. What else, Spirit? What else? What other messages for the collective? Aquarius, the collective. What else do we have from the Spirit News deck? This just in. Begin to release. Hey, I can't make this up. Begin to release toxic people from your life. You know who those people are, whether they are family, friends, a lover, etc. It is time to release all people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Did I not just say that? Did I not just say that? Boop, I can't make it up. Boop, can't make it up. Get into it, yeah. Yep. All right, go ahead and jump on out. Spirit says, okay, breaking news. Spirit says it's time to stand and speak up for yourself. Understand that you are not a doormat for people to walk or talk over. Neither do you deserve to be treated as such. Remember that you have the power to say no. No. You've got the power. Power. So get into it. Okay? Hold your own. All right? You can do it. You got this. It's a beautiful thing when you know that you have the power to be whatever you want to be in your life. And no one can stop you. Hold on, guys, 1 second. All right, guys, I'm back. All right, at the bottom, we got perfect fit and direction. And we got many choices. Perfect fit. You're meant to be here. So you're right exactly where you're meant to be, Aquarius. You don't need to deviate from the path that you're on for the most of you. Finding the right path, the fit with the soul, the ideal job, right? So everything is going to come together for you right now. You're in your due season. right? Direction. Plan where you want to be. Do not deviate from your path. Attract a mentor if necessary. Like I said, you're on the right path. You're exactly where you need to be, okay? So get into it and understand that you got to trust the process. You got to trust God's timing and God's plan, right? Many choices. Look at all your options. Opportunities abound when you are in a dilemma. All roads lead to Rome. So basically, I don't think you can make a bad choice, right? But you can make a choice that will delay you, right? So make sure you're intentional about the people, places, and things that are around you, who you let in your life right now can be essential to your growth or your downfall. So be aware of that. Wrong decision. Think before you act. What did I just say? Think before you act? Absolutely, babe. Reckless behavior can lead to bad consequences. So you make stupid decisions. You make stupid. What does it say? You make stupid choices. You win stupid prizes or something like that. Play stupid games. You win stupid prizes. That part. Let's not do it. Let's not make bad decisions. Let's make sure we're thinking. Let's make sure we're playing chess and not checkers, right? 5 to 10 steps ahead. Okay, babe? That's what we're on. We're not saying kingly. We're saying checkmate. Get into it, yeah? That's what I'm talking about. So step up your game. That's what you need to do. Step up your game, Aquarius, because you are on the next level and you're still operating at the previous level. But you are already in your ascension process, so you're powering up right now. And you can do things that you don't even realize you can do. You don't think you have the power, but you do. So tap in. You got to believe in yourself, babe. No one else is going to believe in you the way you can believe in yourself. Right? So tap into your power. Tap into your gifts. Tap into you, baby boo. Okay? Sabotage, romantic sabotage. Somebody's trying to sabotage your romantic life. And vibe check. That vibe check is always crazy for me because it depends on what's going on in your life. Someone might be trying to check the vibe to see if what they did worked. Somebody might be trying to check the vibe to see if they can come and apologize for something that they did wrong. It could be good, it could be bad, it could be indifferent. You have to be your own leader of discernment as to how it plays out in your world or in your life, right? But with this romantic sabotage, that's pretty much clear cut, if you ask me. Unresolved personal issues or fear of intimacy, outside involvement, actions that undermine connection. So somebody sees your forward progress with your new boo, and then there's most likely that ex, right? That's upset. They don't want to see you move forward. They don't want to see you happy with somebody else. They don't want to see you happy at all, especially with someone other than them. But they absolutely don't want to see you happy, you know? So they're trying to sabotage your relationship, trying to make sure that there is no happiness there, that you are, being played or you don't know your worth or something like that. Promoted and the long goodbye was trying to come out at the same time. Financial windfall and fake apologies. Mm-hmm. Yep. Vibe check, that was on the bottom behind the romantic sabotage. Checking in to see if someone is legit or not, making sure on the same level, good vibes only. So you're on the good vibes only, but they're trying to check your vibe to see if what they did worked and if you know about what they did. If you're aware, they're over there doing some black magic, trying to tap into your energy on some weird shit, right? Promoted, step up in your career or personal life advancement, growth, or recognition achievements, right? So somebody has gotten a reading on you and they know that you got money coming your way. And they're trying to find their way back into your life. This could be a family, friend, loved one, or an ex, taking how it fits in your life. But someone is trying to come back from your past and be a part of your present because they know you got something coming. The long goodbye, connection slowly fading without confrontation. Candle slowly burning instead of blowing it out. Somebody's doing candle magic on you, trying to keep you trying to make you stay in a position to allow them in your energy, right? They're messing with your free will, which is going to get them beat down and whooped hard by the Most High. But they've been warned, but they don't want to take heed. They're like, but I just want to keep trying. I just need a little bit more. 411. You're about to find out who this person is. That information is coming to you probably today. Yeah. Financial windfall. Money is flowing to you effortlessly. Lottery win or huge money luck someone owes you. You know what? And that's what they know. They know that you got this coming. They know you got a lottery win or some type of financial windfall coming, and they're watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, guys. Join the tribe. Okay? That's free of charge. Just a little double tap. Double tap. Get into it, yeah? Fake apologies. Apologizing to keep the peace. No remorse or guilt. Actions have not changed. Same old attitude. So it's the same poop, different day, right? They're coming to you with the same old crap, different day, fake apology, just trying to be. They're the serpent with those devil horns, telling you that they will never do that crap again. Meanwhile, they got their fingers crossed behind their back because they are fake as all get out, and they have nothing good for you, babe. Nothing. Everything they want for you is a downfall. They do not want to see you succeed. What else, Spirit? Telling white lies. It's not a white lie. It's just a lie. A lie is a lie is a lie. Telling white lies. That looks good on you. That's like, I hate that you have hips. I hate that your ass is round naturally. I need a BBL. Like, you know what I'm saying? That kind of type of crap. Like, you're deflecting your self-hate onto me because you hate how I look. Well, I work hard for my body. Right? I'm out here exercising, trying to keep it tight. Keep it lifted and keep it tight. Right? You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want it to be saggy or loose. Right? So people get mad because you're out here trying to keep your body looking good. Somebody's mad that your face is beautiful, effortlessly. Like you can put on a little color lip gloss and that's it. And walk out the door and you're shining and people thinking you got makeup on and you don't. That's just your beautiful skin, right? That's just the skin you're in, baby. And people are hating it because you glow from your soul. You don't have to paint on an illusion. And no diss to people who, wear makeup. It is what it is. You're covering up whatever you're covering up. That's your issue there. But some people really do get angry when they see people that don't need that. Right? They're like, why is it that you get to wake up and just be beautiful? It is what it is. If we were all made the same, don't you know how boring life would be if we all looked exactly the same? Oh my God, life is exactly the same for everybody. Oh, Edward Scissorhands. No, thank you. You're going to need Edward to come and spice things up for us, right? So, yeah, the whole white lies thing, you can keep it to yourself, babe. I need the truth. Sugar-coated shit does not work well for me. No, I don't like it. It's like giving me a candy bar. Giving me a shit candy bar telling me this is a payday, a chocolate-covered payday. It smells like poo. I think that's poop. I don't think that's a candy bar. Okay? So, like I said, when I say be your own leader of discernment, I'm not playing around. I'm being very serious. Be your own leader of discernment. You go within and you go with God. Let God let you know what you need to be doing. Don't let people tell you. I'm a helpful guide. I am not God. Okay? Neither am I that voice in your head that tells you what you should and shouldn't be doing, right? So tap in. Pray to the Most High and tap in. Know the difference between your voice and other voices. Okay? Hello. Get into it. You better. Boundless energy. You feel unstoppable and full of vitality. Easily tackles tasks. Endless supply of vigor. Lively and dynamic. That's a dolphin. A magical, beautiful dolphin. Right? So tap into your gift like that dolphin. Because dolphins are magical creatures. They are beautiful, magical creatures. They can heal us. Sonar. Got to get into it. Playing hard to get, pretends to be less interested. Tries to have the upper hand in control, mind games, coy acting. Yeah, this is somebody that watches you a lot. And they're trying to act like they're not stalking the heck out of you, but they are stalking your every move on social media. From fake social media accounts, they're stalking your every move. They might even be stalking you in real life, like in person, for some of you. So be careful. This is not to make you afraid. This is to make you aware. So you're out here moving strategically and intentionally and watching your back, because everybody is not positive in your life. Everybody is not does not have the best interests for you. They're looking out for themselves. And a lot of people are lacking integrity, right? So when a person is lacking integrity, they don't care about what's best for you. They're only interested in what's best for them. Always and forever, period, point blank. And you better get into it. You better understand it, right? So you can protect yourself. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Okay? Burnt bridges. Ends a situation that makes it impossible to go back, point of no return, unforgivable acts. So this is what may have happened between you and these people from your past. They burnt the bridge with you completely. It's ashes. They can't cross it ever again. You have cut that cord indefinitely. Whoever these people are that are trying to figure out a way to come back into your energy, you have blocked them, you have released them, you have cut the cord. They're trying to get you to, they're trying to send you energy to make you reach out to them because they're such a punk. They know that you will never, ever give them a chance again. Like you wish them love and light. You don't even hate this person. You're just done. You're so done. You know that old R. Kelly song, him and Sparkle, I believe, when a woman's fed up, there's nothing you can do about it. It's that energy. It's like she gave you all the chance in the world. She kept telling you what she needed from you, and you just mishandled her. And now she's gone, and now you want her back, but you can't have her back. She gave you every opportunity to get your shit together while you were with her. You mishandled her. Now she's gone. Now you're crying the blues, talking about how she's a bitch because she won't come back. No, she's not. She found self-worth, and you need to go find yours, right? Because if you were into self-worth, you would have been loving yourself while you were loving her and not mishandling her. And if you realized that that person wasn't for you, you would have released her in love and light so she can go find her happiness and you can find yours, not mishandle her to the point where the bridge is burnt and you can't go back. You can't even be friends with that person now because you hurt them so bad. That's unnecessary. You don't need to do that, people. So treat people the way you want to be treated, even in the breakup. It doesn't have to be bad. It doesn't have to be, I hate you forever. It's, man, I love you so much. I love you enough to let you go. Right? I love you enough for you to go and find your happiness because obviously it's not here with me, especially if it's toxic. Why sit here and make each other miserable? Go find your happy. Right? I'm not going to stand in your way. I wish you all the best. I want to see you win. You know what I'm saying? That's how it should end. It don't need to be fuck you. You get on and you are sorry, dirty, disgusting. It doesn't have to be that. And nobody has to cheat. It doesn't have to be that. Let's just walk away and live life. We might be able to be friends later. You never know. You might find your mate. I might find my mate. We might find our people and be able to be friends later. You never know. But if it's not meant to be, you gotta love a person enough to let them go. Friend, family, or lover. Yeah, because if you try to force it, you're gonna burn the bridge. Or you're gonna do something that's so ugly because you mad that is gonna burn the bridge. However it ends, if it ends badly, you're not gonna be able to go back. So it's best to just try to End it as positively as you can, so that if you do need to come back to that person for any reason, if it's just for friendship or just to say hi or to even try to rekindle, the door is open or the door is cracked where it's a possibility. But if you burn down that bridge, there's no way to get to the door. So, sorry. Isolation in a crowd, feeling disconnected despite being around people, feels alone, voice being lost or suppressed. So it looks like you have given your power to someone else, some of you, Aquarius. And you need to call your power back from every person, place, and entity where you left it, from every time, from every realm. Call your power back and tap into your gift. Okay? Because when you allow people into your energy, they have access to your power now. You got to call it back. Because some people know how to hold on to it, and they will hold on to it until you call it back because they need it to survive. Right? Don't let someone survive off of your energy that you didn't allow to be in your energy in the first freaking place. Right? You got to protect yourself. Just because you're protected doesn't mean it's from every single little thing. You got to still protect yourself. Right? Be active, be intentional about your life and your protection and the love of you. Okay? For the love of Monday should not be the highest priority. For the love of yourself should be the highest priority. The love of money should come after that. That shouldn't even be at the top 5. Right? The love of money shouldn't even be at the top 5. So I'm just saying, people need to reevaluate what's important to them. Love should be at the top, right? And loving yourself should be the first thing, right? Because you got to love yourself, because guess where the Most High is? Right there within you. And if you're not loving on yourself, you're not tapped into the Most High. So how are you going to love the Most High if you don't love yourself? Oh, knowledge! Message! Like on Don't Be a Minister While Drinking Juice in the Hood. Every time they said something meaningful, Key and Ivory Wayans came in like, message! So, boop, boop, message, okay? Tap in, baby. Power couple, influential and dynamic pair, ambitious partnership, the yin to your yang, significant impact. So that new boo that you have come across, that's, you guys are the power couple, right? You guys are going to make magic happen, and you're going to have some awesome babies. And you're going to teach them hard work so they're not worthless like some of these kids today that feel so entitled to everything because their parents gave them the world, didn't make them little bastards work for anything. Now they think the whole world owes them something. Nobody owes you anything. You better get out here and work for it. Because you come try to take something from me, I'm going to give you a rude awakening, baby. I'm going to show you why you need to go out and earn it. Seeking feeling, bad hunch about someone proves true. Because your intuition is everything. You don't need a receipt. The receipt is right here. I can feel it. I know what you're doing. Don't play me. Yeah. Your intuition, that's your connection to the Most High. The Most High whispering to you, telling you, don't you take that. Don't you dare take that. You're not a doormat. Don't take it. Stand up for yourself right now. I didn't bring you here for you to get mistreated. Don't you put yourself in that situation. Don't you tolerate it from anybody. Seeking feeling, bad hunch about someone proves true, sense of dread or anxiety, worrisome realization, foreboding. So tap in and believe in yourself. You know, follow your intuition. Don't listen to other people over yourself. They don't know a damn thing about you. You know you better than they know you. What the hell do they know about you? Nothing. Nothing more than you told them. Hello? Their opinion means absolutely nothing. Unspoken feelings. Inarticulate and understanding that is implied. A knowing, mute, wordless, secret feeling. So basically, someone is expecting you to know something that you don't know. You're not freaking psychic, and they just expect you to know it. They don't have the communication skills to communicate what they need to communicate to you. So they're sitting over there feeling hopeless, hoping that you just figure it out. But you are an adult. You don't expect people to just know what the frick you're thinking, okay? You understand that you got to talk to people in order for them to know what you're thinking. So that's why you guys are disconnected, and you will always be disconnected from this person because they're having a hard time growing up, and they got to catch up to you. You don't have to stop and wait for them. No, you keep going forward on your path, and they can figure it out on their own. They'll get it together, or they won't. That's not your problem. Cosmic nudge, push from the universe guiding you toward your destiny, right? Because the universe is trying to tell you, boop, boop, I got you. You don't need anybody else. I got you. Everything you need is coming for you. Let go of these people, places, and things that no longer serve your higher purpose. You got to let it go. I think you better let it go. Let it go. Yes. Looks like another love TKO. Hey. Oh, no, baby. I think I better let it go. I love that part. Social media shade, toxic cycle. Wow. Wow, wow, and wow. Wow. Public meltdown, trust and timing. I can't make this shit up. You suck. That's how they really feel, right? Social media shade, expressing disrespect. Like these people that get on here and call me a heifer. Do you know what a heifer is? It's a cow. Cows are big. Do I look big to you? Do I look big? Do I look fat? If I do, I don't know what's wrong with your goggles. Maybe you got on some bifocals or trifocals, so figure it out, man, because there's no heifers over here. All right. And all my confidence is up here, baby. You can't bring it down. No. So you can keep your name calling to yourself and look in the mirror when you say it because you're deflecting how you feel about yourself. So go get yourself together. I pray for your healing. But yeah, get it together because you're scrutinizing someone. Someone's out there expressing disrespect or contempt, indirect or subtle insults or criticism, scrutinizing someone like they're just sitting there talking crap. Unnecessary crap. Nothing that's going to help anyone or anything in any way, shape, or form. Like this is straight up just ugly, toxic energy. Toxic. What was I saying? Okay, that's not a word. Repetitive negative pattern in your life or relationship. Difficult to let go of or cut off completely. This cycle is going to continue until you learn the lesson. For whoever this is for, toxic is not a word. So toxic cycles will continue on forever if you don't learn the lesson. So learn the lesson, Aquarius. Get into it, babe. Otherwise, you're going to be in hell. A hell that you created for yourself. Okay? You can't blame anybody else. Public meltdown, babe. Emotional breakdown in public setting. Losing control, unfiltered display that catches attention. This is what they want for you. But it's coming back to them. They're going to melt down so badly, and it's going to be on social media for millions to see. On every platform. Like they might get on a live and have an anxiety attack or some type of meltdown like that. And I don't wish this on anyone, but it is what it is. When you're out here dabbling in black magic and sending negative energy to other people, you got to know anything you do comes back to you, baby. Okay? So be on the right side of right. Stop sending negative energy and attachments to people because you're mad in the moment or because you want somebody that does not want you. Their free will is their free will. They don't have to want you. Just because you want them doesn't mean it's going to be returned. It happens. We have all been attracted to someone who wasn't attracted to us the same way. You move on and you grow from that. You understand that you can't give a person 100% of you because you're attracted to them in the beginning. That doesn't mean that they're your person. That just means that you're supposed to learn something from them. Or they're supposed to learn, you're supposed to teach them something. Doesn't mean it's forever. So enjoy it while it lasts is what I'm saying. Enjoy the people, the places, the things while they last, and be okay. Be able to love people, places, and things without attachment. So when it's time to let go, you don't have to worry about, oh, I got to figure out how to detach from this. No, you just walk the hell away. Namaste. And keep it moving, baby. Because nothing defines you besides the Most High and yourself. If you're letting anything or anyone else define you, then that's where you're going to be in an attached cycle that will continue keep to go on and on until you learn how to detach yourself from it. Okay? Trust and timing. Everything is falling into place at the perfect moment. Letting go of control, patience, and faith. So, like I said earlier, you need to trust the process and you need to trust God's timing. Okay, Aquarius? We have been on here for almost an hour and 30 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this thing up. I want you guys to love yourself unconditionally. I will be doing personal readings soon, guys. I will let you know when and how once I get it all together. Right now, I'm just not doing it at this very moment. But just understand that it's coming. You've got a heart of gold. Someone with pure intentions shows their true colors. Exceptionally kind and generous. Aquarius, don't let anyone take you outside of this energy. You continue to stay in this energy, sit in this energy. You're going to manifest everything you've ever wanted while sitting in that energy, okay? If anyone wants to tip, donate, or support my channel, my cash app is in the description. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And beware of those jealous colleagues, the project sabotage, the gang mentality, undermining success, claiming credit, human resources reporting. Be aware of this creature, okay? Because they're envious and jealous of your forward progress, and they're trying to stop you because they think that their forward progress is wrapped up in yours, and it's not. Not in the least, not at all. But like I said, anyone that wants to support, donate, or tip my channel, I appreciate you. My cash app is in the description. Until next time, guys, take care of yourselves and each other and love on yourselves. Get out into nature and ground yourself, okay? I love you guys. Have a wonderfully blessed day. Namaste and happy holidays to anyone that celebrates Labor Day. Bye.